Hey, Bam here, and I love tech, so let's go ahead and talk some tech. Specific topic today is going to wind up being the LG G6 and VR headset. I don't know if they're coming together or not right yet. Just two different topics I'm wanting to cover. First of all, LG G6. They just announced it the other day-ish. I think it was actually yesterday. Yep, it was yesterday. So they just announced it yesterday, and we got a full view of it and everything like that. I keep on seeing new information about it, but the majority of the information is there. So, based on what I've seen from the reviews from Crystal Key, who I just started watching on YouTube, as well as Android Authority. I'm still waiting on MKBHD to come up with his video for it, but based on what I've seen from the other two, it seems like LG is not taking really any risks per se, but they're actually right now kind of ahead of the game. Right now it's got a bezel-less display, and it does still have the microphone, or the micro SD card slot. Yay. I like that. I like that a lot, definitely. I said in a previous vlog that I really like the idea that, well, not that I really like the idea of a bezel-less display, but that I can see where it's not just a gimmick, but at the same time, the one issue I still have about bezel-less display is the idea that the screen is by far the easiest part of the phone to break, and they're making it bigger. Okay. There's other cases that you can buy and everything like that that make it more protected, but okay. Now, yay for them keeping the micro SD card slot. What they're not keeping is the swappable battery. Sad face. Because, I mean, I've shown it in my vlogs before. As a matter of fact, I actually have a swappable battery right here in my back pocket for my LG G4, which I have kept now for almost 2 years. It's going on 2 years now. My 2-year contract, I believe, is almost up. I'm going to check that with Verizon. But I really like that feature, and they're doing away with it, which means that I'm going to have to see about that anyone that gets it, it's probably going to, the best way that I can think of to get away with only one battery throughout the day is to buy a case that has a battery in it that charges it, and just start your day off hitting that charge button on your smartphone, or rather on the battery case, so that way it just goes through the case battery first, so that way you're not having to wait for the case to charge up the phone later on in the day whenever you're down to like 20% or something like that. So, to me, that seems logically less wear and tear. So, you've got that, and not only are they bezel-less display, but basically they're doing a different ratio. It's basically two perfect squares put together, which gives the user, which will give you a taller view, which means that obviously you can put more content on it, or right there on the home screen, which they are, with their camera app, for example. From what I saw from Android Authority, they put in a film strip of picture review stuff on the left-hand side of the screen, while you're also taking, your own pictures and photos and videos and whatnot. And to that, I say great. I mean, that proves that simply having a larger screen, but not necessarily a bigger smartphone, basically bezel-less display, it's not just a gimmick. It's actually useful for something like that. And of course, you're scrolling through Twitter, Instagram, whatever like that. Instagram, you'll be able to see the picture and whatever 2 or 3, 4 lines of comments or whatever like that. And also just basically the whole Instagram post. With Twitter, you could see 2 or 3 tweets in one screen, I think, or something like that. Awesome. taller screen is definitely not a gimmick. Taller screen definitely allows you to be able to see more, and even for people with smaller hands, because of the fact that it's not that wide. It's still pretty narrow, and of course, I believe if LG sticks with their soft screen buttons that are, home, back, multi-screen like that, I've got mine set right now that I have a soft button on the bottom right-hand corner that pulls down the top bar for all my, Wi-Fi and data and Bluetooth and all those buttons plus others, and as well as my notifications. So I don't have to reach. Even with me having larger hands, I still found it hard to reach that top bar from, from my pinky being at the bottom of the screen. But with the option to have, I actually think I'm going to dig it out here real fast, with the option to have customized buttons on the bottom for your home screen and everything like that. You see, like right here, I've got those 3 buttons right down there. That button right there pulls down everything like that. So, awesome. If they keep with that, then that's awesome. You can make a smartphone as tall as you want it to make, as long as, you've got that bottom button right there, and you can set it. There's like a couple more. You can set it for dual window and stuff like that. So, that, and on top of the fact that they kept the headphone jack. They kept wireless charging, so bonus, plus, yes, definitely, I'm all for wireless charging. As I've said in a previous vlog, I want a smartphone with 0 ports. We've got wireless charging, we've got Bluetooth audio that just keeps on getting better and better and better. It's equally comparable to wired audio right now. Can be. I'll say can be compared equally to wired audio right now. And as long as headphone companies and earbud companies and basically just personal audio companies and manufacturers, they just keep on improving on their headphones more and more, great. We don't need ports. We do not need ports in smartphones. I don't know why they kept the 3.5mm headphone jack, and I do not know why they kept the USB Type-C charging port. They're not really useful at this point. We got wireless charging, we got Bluetooth, we're good. But whatever. Now, instant left turn into VR headsets. The only application that I can see with VR headsets is for gamers. I'm not a gamer. I don't see them being good for movies because of the fact that even if you were to make it virtual movie or whatever like that, that's taking away half the job of the cinematographer, because they want to make sure to get the right shots, the right angles, and looking in the right direction, everything like that. And I just see VR as only for gamers, which I am not. So you're talking about a very, very, very small niche there. I personally think they look absolutely ridiculous whenever someone puts them on. They basically look like huge goggles on your face. People want to bash other people for looking silly whenever they put on AirPods. I don't really get that, but whatever. So anyway, so yeah, those are my thoughts on the LG G6 and VR headsets. And yeah, if you have any comments, questions, anything like that, anything you want me to kind of voice my opinion on, leave them down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Share this video, definitely. I'm wanting to expand this series of my vlog channel into bigger and better things. So please, by all means, share this video, and I will see you later.